few months ago, my wife called me out and said, "You have to see the beginning of this show." And she played the title sequence to Anne with an E on Netflix. And I said, "That's beautiful," because it's absolutely beautiful. And I've seen a few episodes since then. Last night I sat down with my wife and we watched an episode. And of course, when one episode ends, another episode immediately begins. You guys know binge watching. And the title sequence comes up and the skip intro button appears on the screen. And I said, if I watched all these, I would never skip this intro. And she said, "How did they make it?" And I said, "Well, there's a lot of Photoshop and After Effects involved, maybe some Premiere." But I started thinking afterwards. I walked away and I made the daily video last night, and I started thinking, how did they make that? Because there's a lot more than just Photoshop and After Effects. And when I researched it, I was blown away. These aren't photographs of Anne. These are paintings. It's beautiful. Okay, so if you want to do this quest, watch the title sequence, at least twice. I mean, pay attention. What does it mean? And if you know the story of Anne, you maybe understand the symbolism. And right now, I've lost 98% of the boys because they're just not socially developed enough to appreciate a story about a girl or the depth of this individual, the uniqueness. And boys, prove me wrong. Go ahead. Finish this up. There's a behind the scenes article. It's long. I want you to read the entire thing, and then I want you to reflect on it and how it will affect your creative process. Because this quest, in kind of pivoting off of last night's daily quest, today's daily quest, is aimed at about 6 girls who are illustrators and are incredibly talented and will be impacted by this story and the symbolism and everything that goes on, not only in this, but in the making of this, which is revealed in this article. So anyone else who wants to take on a challenge, go ahead and do this. But anybody who just goes through the motions and writes tripe right here, I'll just zero out the loot for this quest because, don't waste either of our time if you don't have the intention of really learning something about the creative process. Enjoy.